What's up YouTube, how you doing Earthlings? Almost, you can come on here if you want. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, Rosie wants to say hello. Yeah, I just thought I'd sort of show you how far I'm getting with my Thanos sculptures, and also maybe start on what I'm going to be doing next, my baby Yoda sculpture. But anyway, let me just get this a little bit closer to this one that I'm doing right now. I just want to. This is the first one I've done, but once again I decided I've got to change the colour because it wasn't quite. It was just too purple, I think, or too blue still. But I'm adding this new colour one, and to be honest, it doesn't look any different to what I've done before. So I think I'm just going to be re-highlighting some of this, some lighter stuff maybe. I think this is already kind of highlighted around here, but I kind of started painting all of this around here and all this neck area. But I think I'm going to start re-highlighting, but also I want to sort of put a bit of the highlight some of the darker areas, but also lighten up some of the scars and things. I've got this kind of wash of this purpley sort of colour here. I'm going to use this tiny little brush and try and lighten up some of these bits that I've already darkened down quite a lot. Sort of going into these really dark scarred areas and just trying to lighten them up a little bit, and also paint into the areas that haven't quite taken any paint yet. To show up, I don't want them to show up that much. A little bit inside his ear. Sorry, Thanos. As you can see, I've got quite far of the armour on this one. I think I still need to fill in a few of the rough parts in there. Also I've darkened down some of these that I've painted over a little bit. Equal them up again with the ones next door on the other side of his face. Hope you can hear me. Sorry, I'm talking quite quietly. I think that I'm going to have to just finish some of these and just, also I'll be fartassing around with them for the next few years probably. I've actually started recording, haven't I? I've just got to check very quickly. Yes, already 4 minutes into it. Yeah, so what I've done a really dark blue wash coat on this, then I painted it over in the blue colour, and then I highlighted it in a lighter blue colour, then realised that he's not actually blue at all, it's kind of purple, so then I repainted him in a purple colour, and then highlighted over in a purpley, no, that's right, I sort of done a wash coat over the top of it with a sort of a purple to sort of purplise it a little bit, and then realised that that blue still wasn't looking right, so this is the kind of the third repaint. I don't know, I'll get there eventually. But yeah, these are. This is starting to work a little bit, I think. I have a problem with this wash paint for some reason. It's because I've got some white in it. For some reason, when it dries, all the white comes to the surface and it just dries completely white. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen with this, because I'm trying not to dip my brush too much to the. I mean, it should all be mixed up and ready to go, but I've done some extra work on these scars as well, because I wasn't really happy how they came out to begin with. Excellent. See, this is all too blue up here still, I think I've still got to paint that a little bit. But yeah, that's highlighted some of the, low-lighted some of the dark bits. That's a good way of putting it, I suppose. So these are still too dark around here. All of it. I may well have to get a darker colour for the other side, or lighten this up a bit more. I don't know. I think, like I said, I've just got to step back and just say, right, that's it. Thank you, computer. So I only decided that I haven't got my phone attached to it anymore. For the time being, and show you what I've done with the other ones. And I want to do a little bit of show you how I do the armour really as well. Let me put that in some water. Yeah, this one here. Phone charging because it's very dead at the moment. Yeah, he hasn't got a. This is just to protect him from my dusty hands when I'm doing stuff to him. But I've my insect hoover. Got a bit of a conundrum about hoovering up the insects in here. I have spiders in here as well. I'm basically removing all the food source for all the spiders in here, hoovering up all the insects. But anyway, is that lit up enough? Yeah. So you can see that I've got quite far with this one. I've got to do the eyes yet. But I had this armour. It was just sort of down down here and it was far too thin, so I took off these bits, moved them up a bit and added some more clay down here, and I've sort of kind of painted this already, but I'm remodelling it again, trying to get it a bit more uniform. But yeah, his colour is right now. I think it's going to stay how it is. So I repainted him as well with that duller purple, and giving him his clear coat now as well. So that is how he's going to stay now. So I've got to do his eyes. Lots of hair all over him to still trim up. Yeah, lots of hair on his head. Yeah, I don't know, he's just get the phone out, so I'll show you that a little bit clearer. Come on, zoom into this bit here. That's better. Yeah, you can see all the hair on his head. I want to trim that down. There's lots around his face as well. Oh, I've got a pigeon come to say hello. He wants a little bit of bread, but he's going to have to wait for a little while. Yeah, so that's that one. I'll unplug my phone quickly and put it over here. So I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a demonstration if I can. Into the power. Is that actually going to reach? Oh dear. Well, that was a bit of poor planning by me. So let's lower this down, angle this up. So this is the other Thanos. So what I've done, I've scored around here to make the armour sort of stick on a little bit better. This is the grinning Thanos once again. I've done the paint on him and I've clear coated as well. Already on here. There's that cloth, protects his head from when I'm touching it. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of go very quickly into what I do for the armour. I'm just going to do the very funny meows recently, Rosie. They're just squeaks, aren't they? They're not really meows. Right, let me just move this a bit further away, as far away as I can. That is just stretched as far as it can possibly be, that cable. Yeah, so I'll use some of this Daz clay, the terracotta stuff. I'm just going to apply a bit of his sort of the leather area of his armour. Sort of just a bit around here. Just take a bit of the clay, sort of roll it out a bit, like so. Can you actually see that, what I'm doing? Sort of. Yeah. I've got one of the other tubes from one of my other fly insect hoovers, and I'm just rolling it out as evenly as possible. Some people use, you know, bits of pencil or whatever, bit of plastic either side of it to get an even thickness of use of clay, but I don't do that. I'm just doing it off the cuff like so. So you get a good thickness of stuff. Then I have to wet down the surface that I'm putting the clay onto. And then I also wet the clay itself, that makes it really nice and sticky and it adheres a lot better to it. Go in too far, because I don't want it to be overlapping the inside of the armour when I do the high bit that sticks up. Look at the other ones for reference. Yeah, that's about right. Nice sharp scalpel just to trim it down a bit. Really no rocket science to it, it's just, you just got to do it. I mean, I'm kind of getting new methods of how I'm doing things as I'm doing them, and each one is improving as I'm going along. Well, I think it is anyway. Self-praise is no recommendation, as they say. Yeah. I'll make sure this is nice and smooth over to the stand that I'm still in the process of smoothing off. That'll be it's kind of his undergarment, I think, or part of his armour. It's all in separate pieces. You can see how it's sort of how they get dressed. I don't know which one of his children dresses him, in his armour, or if he just does it himself. Or Corbus Glaive, I need a shave. Proxima Midnight, please come and do up my jerkin. Obsidian, or whatever his name is, a great big one. Come and do my shoelaces up. Cull Obsidian, I think his name is. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I wanted to start my baby Yoda, but I'm having a bit of a hard time trying to work out what method I'm going to use and how to stop, how to make it light enough, a hollow head and hollow parts of the body, but strong enough and big enough and all those other enoughs. I've got clay all over my fingers again now. But I'm going to attempt to sort of set up while you're still with me. 19 minutes so far. I'll give it about 10 minutes of me doing that. Maybe Yoda. If I set up over here, something like this. So that I can remove it, but yeah, so I'm going to use this, I've decided. Because if I was trying to use a sort of a soft inner, but it was just warping out of shape too much. And so I'm going to use this Daz clay, the terracotta stuff that I said about, to do his basic shape of his head and his ears and that. But then all of the areas that I've got hair on, I'm going to use the nylon reinforced clay. So then I can rub it down and you get the hair come up all over it. And also this is going to be used for the texture of his robes. I'm just going to this is a really good method I saw in a video of another baby Yoda. Someone had done a small one that's all pressed into the material on the outside. But I've ordered some 3.8 centimetre 2 halves of a keyring, globe keyring. I'm going to split it into 2 halves and then have those as his eyes. So they're going to be about, what is it, 3.8 centimetres. So it's actually, this is going to be much too small, I think. But once I've built up a lot of clay, in fact, I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to wait till I've got his eyes, and to wait till I've got the actual size of his eyes, so I can measure them out on his head. But I hope you like what I'm doing with my Thanoses. I might actually have one done before Christmas. I think probably the first one is going to be the one that's going to be done first, but I've got to carry on painting his head and spraying him, and then sort of do some weathering and that on his armour and on his head and that. The really angry one, Grimace. That one's the one I'm most pleased with at the moment. Maybe I'll do a little video about me doing, to show you how I do his eyes. And this one has got a lot of work still to do because I've got to do all his armour on it. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there for the time being, and hope you like what I'm doing. Hope you enjoy the video and find it interesting. I've got to go and wash my fingers. Anyway, take care. Have a lovely day. Please like and subscribe. Lovely sunny day.